Hi, this is David Langford, Director of Athletics at Fairleigh Dickinson's Metropolitan Campus, and this is the December issue of the Yellow Book Update. Let's start with talking about the fall. Our fall season was very exciting. We'll start with the men's and women's cross-country team. We had a very young team this year on both sides, both men and women, and they spent the bulk of the season learning how to run cross-country and learning how to work together. Culminated in the Northeast Conference Championship, where every one of the runners on each side had superlative performances, much better than they had when they start the semester. Coach Charlene Millwood-Lee is very excited about the prospects for next year and sees a lot of growth in the program. On the volleyball side of the house, it was a very exciting season. The young ladies started the season coming out of the chute. I think they were 12-7 to start the season. Finished in 5th place in the Northeast Conference, just missing a berth in the Northeast Conference tournament. Megan Wheeler was named to the All-Conference first team for volleyball, and Kelsey Semler was named to the second team. The coach is very excited about next year's prospects. He's already been out recruiting and is convinced that we're going to have the talent next year to make a serious run for the conference tournament. Women's soccer had a really tough season. Starting the season really well, scoring more goals in the first half of the season than we scored all of last year. Ran into some difficulty when Sage Duvall, our goalkeeper, went down with an injury. The team battled hard throughout the rest of the season, but didn't have enough firepower to overcome the loss of Sage. The men's soccer team had a really good season. They started out very well in Maryland against Navy, lost a hard-fought battle against UMBC, and then proceeded to string wins together through the months of September and October. Went into the last week of the season with the possibility to go into the tournament as the number 1 seed and lost the heartbreaker. Went into the NEC tournament as the number 4 seed and at Sacred Heart, beat Sacred Heart to qualify for the championship round. Played Monmouth in the championship round to a tie in regulation and lost in double overtime with 20 seconds left on the clock on a questionable goal. Coach Rowland and his young men have already begun looking forward to next year. He has all of the team back, and he's looking for not only a Northeast Conference championship, regular season championship, but a tournament championship and a potential deep run into the NCAA tournament. Our winter sports are already in competition: fencing, bowling, indoor and outdoor track, and men's and women's basketball. The fencing team is a very young team. It's the largest thing we've fielded in my memory here at Fairleigh Dickinson, in that we have 12 ladies on the roster. 3 of the ladies are veterans and are working hard, and we already have some good performances, most recently at the NIFA Christmas Championships, where our athletes competed well and went deep into competition. It bodes well for the remainder of the season. Men's and women's track opened up with a tough weekend, first at Fordham, and then here in the Rothman Center last weekend, first weekend in December, where already we have personal bests in the field as well as on the track. Led by senior Zach Ahmed on the men's side and led by Christine Taylor on the women's side, both teams look like they're in the hunt for serious hardware in their end of the season. Our bowling team is already off to a hot start. They've won 3 tournaments, finished 2nd in 1, finished 3rd in 1. They've had a very, very busy fall season, and Coach LaPresti is very pleased with the progress of his returning players as well as his 2 new players. The team is now resting in recovery, getting ready for finals, and looking forward to restart the season in January. Women's basketball had a big thrill early this season, having an opportunity to play the University of Connecticut at Connecticut, where they competed well and held and actually scored more points in the second half than Connecticut did. The men's basketball team continues to build. We have 10 new players on the roster, 4 new players in the starting lineup, and Coach is working hard to get them ready for Northeast Conference competition. I want to take this time to thank all of you for supporting our student athletes, both on campus and off campus. We've been really pleased with your turnout, your willingness to come out and join us, and to support our student athletes. It means a great deal to us. At the end of the semester, I just want to take a moment to wish all of you happy holidays, safe journeys home, and we look forward to seeing you when school year starts again in January.